All right, you guys, gather around the campfire. We're about to do a tier list of TV shows from Fox Kids and Kids WB. So let's get into it. Let me know down below because this is a definitive list. You can let me know down below how wrong you guys are with some of these shows. Some of these shows I haven't even seen, and some of these shows I haven't even thought about in years. Um, we're gonna start this off with the Magic School Bus. I ain't gonna lie, Magic School Bus was it was such a great show, especially as a kid. I wouldn't quite put it under iconic, but it's a good show. I'd put it under A. I haven't now, mind you, I haven't watched an episode of it since I was a kid, so I'm not sure how well it stands up to the test of time. Evolution, the animated series, truth be told, I totally forgot they even made it. Now, mind you, this was based on a movie from the late 90s, and the movie was funny. It was so funny. But to make an entire animated series about it, I forgettable. Now we're moving into the Animaniacs. Animaniacs is great. Hello, nurse. I wouldn't quite put it under iconic. On top of that, there's so many characters we got from Animaniacs. Pinky and the Brain. Um, that's all I can think of right now. Holy crap! But I'd say Animaniacs is definitely iconic. Adventures of Batman and Robin. Now, mind you, this is Batman the animated series after they did the Adventures of Superman. I'd say it's not quite as good as the Batman animated series, but it's pretty damn good. I put it up there. Iconic Batman the animated series. You can't tell me that it's not like it's hands down iconic. Same with Batman Beyond. Iconic. The story amazing. The writing amazing. It's just all around really good. So, Transformers Beast Machines. I think I've only seen like 2 or 3 episodes of this. It's definitely forgettable. Beast Wars. Okay, so when it comes to Beast Wars, it's an okay show. The only problem is like the animation definitely doesn't stand up to like the test of time at all. Um, Beyblade is definitely a series that they use the toys to really stand up on. I feel like the show really was not that good. It's definitely a B tier show. Now, the toys, if this was a toy list, the toys would be up there. But since this is the animated series, definitely B. Bobby's World. This is a High Mandel show. Um, Bobby's World's good, but like I don't really have any moments of it that really stand out to me. So that's why I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's just meh. Brace Face, to me, Brace Face is absolute dog water. I couldn't stand the show. I didn't like it. Like it kind of annoyed me. The main character of it really really annoying. Casper. This was the Casper the animated series after the movie. Um, it was just meh. It was just okay. Coconut Friends. I don't even think I like forgettable because I don't even think I really remember watching it. Cubics. Cubics was so bad. I didn't care for it. I know my brother liked it, and I just thought it was meh. Okay, Digimon. Digimon. I'd say Digimon's definitely a B tier because I remember when it came out, it was definitely like a toss up between, you know, that and Pokemon, and it definitely felt like a knockoff of Pokemon all day, every day. It was just okay. The next one's gonna be Fantastic Four, the show. Absolute C tier. It kind of was like lackluster when it came to the story, when it came to the storylines. It was just meh. Um, Freakazoid. Freakazoid's definitely B tier. I kind of wish I could put it up higher, but I can't. Um, It's such a weird show. It was just oh. Um, I think this is the real Ghostbusters or new Ghostbusters. No, this is Extreme Ghostbusters. Put it under forgettable. Because I've seen, I think there was only like 30 episodes, maybe 40. There wasn't many. And it was just weird. Like, I just, I think there was one guy in a wheelchair. It was just an all around really weird Ghostbusters show that they really tried to capitalize on. GI Joe, Cobra Kai, I mean versus Cobra Kai versus Cobra. This is definitely another forgettable show. Godzilla, this is another forgettable show. I think I watched like half the series and it just did not suck me in and keep me, fully vested. Jackie Chan Adventures was so much fun. I loved the Jackie Chan Adventures. It was just so much fun. It was them chasing the little talismans, and then the grandfather he was just so funny. Johnny Test. What can I say? Like Drew be told, it kind of surprises me how long Johnny Test went on for. To me, Johnny Test, like it was just C. It was just meh. Like yeah, I wouldn't say B is like meh. C is like different mess. Lunatics Unleashed. I put it under forgettable. I do remember the toy line that came out for this, and then on top of that, how hard they pushed it. But actually watching the show and seeing the show, it just was not that good. Metabots. Metabots. I feel like Metabots really wasn't that good. It's just a C tier. I remember watching it. I remember playing. There were some games that were involved with it. It was just, it was enjoyable. Mega Man NT Warrior. I don't remember actually watching that one. So we'll put it under forgettable because I genuinely don't remember it. Men in Black, the TV series, was terrible. So bad. I remember it. Actually, we're gonna put it under dog water, but I remember watching it and it just was not good at all. Monster Rancher, surprisingly, it was a very enjoyable show. I'll put it at that mid tier. Um, Absolutely great show. I only remember why. I only remember seeing the first season come out. I don't know if there was like more to it or not. It was just very enjoyable, and like I said, I remember playing the games. This is a Hot Wheels show. I think it was a Hot Wheels show. It just wasn't that good. Osmosis Jones, Ozzy and Drix. At the end of the day, definitely forgettable, but I love the movie. I love the part where Bill Murray turns to his buddy and goes, "Hey, they told me to hydrate. Is beer hydrating?" And his buddy goes, "Yeah, it's a liquid." I just remember that. But the movie, I love the movie. The show, probably not that good. Pinky and the Brain. I love Pinky and the Brain. I kind of want to bump it up into iconic, but I just can't because Pokemon is my third iconic. Like period, end of story. You can't tell me otherwise that you could put it any like anywhere else. Um Never heard of it. So we're going to put that under forgettable because I don't even remember, like I would remember seeing dogs in medieval suits and I don't remember it. Sailor Moon, I wasn't much of a fan of Sailor Moon. I know it's massive, I know it's iconic, and I know a lot of people love it. I just thought it was meh. I'm just going to put that there. Sherlock Holmes, forgettable. I remember I got the comic book for that. Not a comic book, a coloring book for it from like a bargain bin store because I was like, "Mom, I want a coloring book," and she bought it. Like I said, it's not iconic whatsoever. Sonic X. Sonic X is just like it's just a B tier like show for me. It was okay. It's good for what it was. Spider Man, that's an A tier. A tier, period, end of story. There's no getting around it. Spider Man Unlimited, though, on the other hand, like, it was just way too short. and I feel like the story wasn't able to like really flush out. Yes, there's stories, and you know, good old fashioned children's cartoons. All right, Static Shock is surprisingly a hidden gem. A lot of people, I feel like Static Shock doesn't get the love it deserves. Excuse me. Super Duper Sumos. I remember watching like 3 episodes of that. Bad show. Terrible, terrible show. Me personally, I'm gonna put Superman in B. This is the Adventures of Superman. It's not as good as the Batman ones. It's just meh, eh. You know, the Tick, the Tick's funny, but it's not like over the top to push it into A. Tiny Toons, Tiny Toons is good, and on top of that, there's a lot of adult humor. So I went back and watched a couple episodes of it, and it definitely stands up. It's pretty freaking good. This is another Transformers show. We're putting that into forgettable because I don't remember that one at all. I have no idea what show this is. I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm gonna put it under forgettable. The Woody Woodpecker show. It's just C. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been a fan of Woody Woodpecker. His just annoys the shit out of me. Shaolin Showdown. I have a love-hate relationship with Shaolin because the initial run of it, I thought it would be C. I went back and watched it again. It's actually an A tier. It's actually pretty damn good. And I love how they pulled the video game cover for the thumbnail there. X-Men Evolutions. So X-Men Evolutions is good, but I feel like towards the end there they like rushed it to all hell. X-Men Evolutions is definitely B. The original X-Men the animated series. Gotta put it in iconic. But you hear that guitar riff and you know it's coming. Um, yeah, well, there's nothing more I can say about it. I love it. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm gonna put Yu-Gi-Oh animated series in B. Like the card game, the toy lines, all that stuff, iconic. The animation, like the animated series, the first couple like goes of it, like first couple seasons, not goes of it, like first couple seasons, pretty damn good, and then they started tailing off, and it just kind of lost me. Maybe it's how the American version's edited, but meh. Um, the Zeta Project, I believe this was a spin-off of Batman Beyond. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And I watched like 2 episodes of it. It's definitely forgettable. It's not that good. Anyways, this is my tier list. We're going with the most iconic, which is Batman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, Pokemon, and X-Men, which I know they're rebooting it with X-Men 97. Um, there's a couple in the A tier that could have been bumped up. I think the B tier is pretty solid. C tier is pretty solid. Forgettable, very solid. And Dog Water. Those are the ones like I genuinely feel like I hated Braceface, Men in Black, the NASCAR one. I think it was the NASCAR. It's a Hot Wheels. I can't remember which branding it was. All I know is it was bad. That's my tier list. Let me know down below. How wrong are you? Anyways, you guys, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget, mash that like button, subscribe. Every little bit helps. We're on our way to 6,000 subscribers. We want to hit that by the end of the year. Anyways, you guys, y'all take it easy. Have a great day. Bye.